A lot of the time we want so badly to be accepted and to have community and to let others see us as cool and somebody worthy of hanging out with and being around and looking up to. But for the most part, do you look up to you? Do you look into the mirror and say, I'm pretty awesome. I go for what I want to go for. I create the life that I want to live. I take steps every day that I wake up to make my life a life that I enjoy waking up to. A life to where I don't want to hit the snooze button and roll over and go back to bed. That's what's the most important. And I think that within my life, no matter what heartache I've experienced, no matter what people I've lost, what seasons I've gone through, that every day that I wake up, I have to remind myself that I'm living in my answered prayers. I'm taking steps towards becoming exactly who I want to be. I'm creating the life that I want to live. And me a few years ago, or me when I was a child, would look at me right now and be so proud and so happy for what I've done. So I have to be a little bit easier on myself. I have to believe in myself and push myself to keep going and to keep making things happen, to not get too complacent, to not feel like I'm not doing enough, to not feel like I'm behind and think that, I could be doing so much better, which definitely you always could be doing so much better. But acknowledge what you're doing right now and be happy for where you are right now. And be okay with taking intentional rest. Because when you've been pushing through and working through all the heartache, all the setbacks, all the different things like that, ask yourself, why is it that you feel so guilty about resting? Maybe this is your season to rest. Maybe this is your season to calm down and realize what it is that you have and how blessed you are, and be a little bit more appreciative, to get in tune with God and talk to God a little bit more, to let him clear your path and keep your mind steadfast on him and focused on what's right to do, so that once you start getting all of your blessings, once everything starts to come to fruition, that you can handle it. That's the biggest thing to keep in mind. And I feel like throughout everything, sometimes I feel like I'm losing myself a little bit. Sometimes I feel like I wish I were involved or I wish I was included. But you're not meant to be included all the time. You're meant to forge your own path. You're meant to become exactly who you're supposed to be, with your own guidance, with your own sense of self. You can be inspired by those around you or next to you, but you don't want to become a carbon copy of everybody else around. You want to become exactly who you are supposed to be, so that you can receive the blessings that you are supposed to receive. To become who God wants you to be, the leader, not the follower, the head, not the tail. So within that, I say that the essence of me, I want to keep that. I want to still be exactly who I'm supposed to be and who God wants me to be. I'm blessed and highly favored.